In this session, we'll discuss upon certain things, how people are more concerned, but they are not under their control. Many times what happens is we are so much concerned about so many areas which not under our control. And we have to be focusing on only the things that we have direct control in us. Like example, politics, economy. These are the areas where it is not in our control. So let's discuss how we focus our energy and make our life effective in identifying areas that are directly in our control. Like Stephen Covey talks about in his 7 Habits of Effective People, how people didn't worry about things which are of their concern, but they can't do anything. And they are wasting so much of their energies because they are the areas they are concerned about. Like as I said, politics, economy, or some lives of some politicians or celebrities. And many times we are focused on these kind of things and we waste our energy. Rather, we should be focusing on our own life, where it has direct impact on our life and our job or our business or people surrounding us. If we focus on those areas, because those are the areas we have direct control. And when we focus energy in that area, in those areas, our life becomes going to be, and our life is going to be effective. Okay, so let's discuss how we do this. One of the ways of identifying what we can control and what we cannot control is identifying the circle of concern. The circle of concern is a concept which Stephen Covey says is that all areas that are of concern should be written here. Like example, politics or economy or our defense capabilities, and about our job, our life, friends with whom we mix. These are all the areas of concern, because these are all which we want things to be worried about it. Okay, now the question is, how do we handle this circle of concern? So for that, what we should do is we should identify the areas that are out of our control, where we cannot do anything in that. So in order to do that, the next thing what we should do is we need to identify our own circle of influence in the circle of concern. Okay, like example, my life, or what I do in my life and what I do in my job and what I do for my family is the one more important. If I am spending more time in those kind of things, then I can make my life effective and my job effective and my people who are surrounding me happy. So larger the circle of influence and lesser the circle of concern, those are the people who are more proactive and more effective in their life. And if we really want to be effective, we have to identify these things very clearly. So let's see. Let's take an example. So this slide talks about how people react. Like example, the reactive people always see war. They're concerned about war, weapons, terrorist threats, economy, lives of celebrities, politicians, news, what others think of you. So we are, many times we keep thinking how people think of me, how others are thinking about me. And we spend less time in about our work, what we read, and with whom we mix. And we are more concerned about other areas which are not in direct control to us. How can we control how the person thinks about us? Can we do anything about those things? We can't do really. If some person thinks ill of us or some person thinks something about us, we cannot go and change. And we don't have control. And we can't keep worrying about so many things if people are keep thinking about us. The best thing is how we can control our own life, which matter to us, where we can control. So the next, if you look at the next circle, this is how the proactive people react. The proactive people are more focused on their job, their skills, books that they read, okay, friends with whom they mix. They're focused on improving their attitude and how to keep up enthusiasm in the life and kind of position they're holding in their job and where they work. They think about how to improve my work activities. How do I become effective in my work? Or how do I focus on the business which I'm going to start? Or if I'm already running the business, how do I take my business to next level? So they are focused in those kind of things. Hence, their circle of influence is larger and their circle of concern is very, very small. If you have to be effective in your life, you have to identify the areas which you have control and focus your energy on those things. Then only you will be highly effective in your area. Otherwise, you will become like the reactive people who waste their energy on things that don't matter. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.